Right, welcome back to Upload TV. Hopefully it's not the first time you've joined us this morning. We've been looking at Mizuno irons. We started off with the JPX, I'm going to call it EZ Iron because that's the way I read it. Yep. This is the same club but forged head. So I would say aimed at, I don't know, I mean mid to low handicap, a normally forged head club, yeah. I think. Overall appearance, so it's a lot thinner, a lot more compact in terms of the sole, so a lot different top line. You know, those again, the kind of difference you'd expect from a forged head on a golf club. Yeah. So, as we did with the last one, we're going to throw up our virtual target, 6 shots each hand. We've set it at 165 in terms of yardage. Fire some balls down there and see how we get on with the forged head. Interestingly enough, difference in opinion from myself and Andy in terms of the standard model. I preferred them, I think, in terms of overall performance. Yeah. So it'll be interesting to see the difference with these. Hit a few off camera as ever to get set up, and there is a better feel from the club straight away, isn't there? Much softer, yeah. Right, let's see if we can get in terms of performance. Are we all good, Joey?
Yeah, ready to go.
That's a right to left shot and it's going to be way off target in terms of our virtual target, but what I would say straight away, felt nice. Yeah, I was going to say in terms of this, it's probably turned over a little bit so it'll increase. I don't think the spin on that would have been very good. No. So yeah, not a great shot, but initially you can notice the difference in the feel straight away between the forged head and the standard club head. Nice in terms of target hand. Yeah, I mean, it has come up short. I think the noticeable thing with the way you're swinging today, and you're not quite getting through the ball at the moment. I think that's, as we said, Andy's just returned from holiday, and I think he's still in that holiday mode, aren't you? All relaxed, all chill, mate. Yeah, still on the beach. Not used to these cold climes, you see. Right, let's have a better shot hand. That's a better ball, that is. I think it could be long again though in terms of our target. And really getting them out the middle, and that's gone again. That was a real nice strike. Nice shape on it. Is it too long?
No, it was on green.
It was, but the feel out of these is the noticeable difference, and again, as you'd expect, the feel is so much better from these straight away. Yeah, nice shot hand. Nice shot. Felt better?
Better, much better. Solid out the face.
Yeah.
I like that feel of it.
Yeah.
It's much better feel, softer. Yeah, more what I'd expect from a Mizuno.
What do you think in terms of the visuals on this one?
Yeah, I much prefer it. I mean, the finish is
the same, yeah.
Sort of gunmetal-y finish, but the top line and the compact head, it's much easier on the eye, I think. And
yeah, I'd have to.
More I'd be inclined to pick off the shelf if I was looking for something to test.
Yep, I'd agree with all of that. And again, both myself, interestingly enough, and pure coincidence wise, myself and Andy are both users of Mizuno irons. Different models, but effectively both forged heads, so it's something that you're more drawn towards, like you say, and in terms of feel, this is what you're looking for. I mean, I'm really hitting them quite nice, to be fair, and it's coming out nice. They're a nice feel. Got that one slightly off the bottom, which is reflected in the yardage again. But the big thing for me was with the other iron, the negative. Yeah. Was again, do you remember the variance in terms of the distance from a good shot and a bad shot? There was 30 yards. That ball I just hit there was off the bottom. It's still only 10 yards or so different than what a real good shot was, and I think that's what, again, you're looking to just narrow that gap between a good and a bad one.
Definitely, especially the higher up the handicap range.
Yes,
well,
yeah, that's true.
The game's hard enough without complicating it with massive differences and variations, isn't it?
That's a good strike.
Yeah.
So getting through the ball a lot more now, and yourself personally in terms of the swing. Yeah, it's got back to the yardage that it should be at, isn't it? Yeah. Out of the club. I mean, interestingly enough, the one surprise Again, 6 iron as opposed to 7 iron, which is what we've done most of the testing with this year. I mentioned on the earlier video, Mizuno are claiming that they're sort of not cheating in terms of cranking up that loft, so this is set at 28 degrees. What I have found odd is in both clubs, neither are performing that great in terms of distance though.
Yeah.
I mean, we picked up a lot of clubs where they've literally fired out the face. It doesn't seem to be doing that.
Sort of 175, 180 with them.
Yeah, that's been the surprise.
These are hitting. I mean, when I hit a decent one, and for you, probably what I'd expect to get from my own club.
Yeah, yeah, I'd agree with that.
Yeah.
There's not, I mean, well, yeah, I mean, I would expect to hit my 6 iron, which is, again, that's what we're hitting today. My 7 iron is about around the 160 mark on our average stats, and that's what we'll be comparing up with today. We haven't got any testing on our own individual 6 iron numbers, so it'll be against the 7s. My 7 average is around 160 yards, and I would expect, like you said, it's, you know, your sort of 10-12 yards difference between clubs. So no, it's oh, nice though. I like these. Yeah. I do like them. I like the feel. Again, it's not the best shot that I've hit. I've turned that one over as well, but it's that's 180 yards in terms of distance. And
yeah. Although I've only hit one decent one out of the 3, I do still like the club, the feel of it, the sound, the look, the way it sits behind the ball. I would, you know, I'd be interested in it if I was looking for new clubs.
Right, come on, Anne, let's get one close. What are we looking at here? You got too much matte, I think, on that one, and bit too much matte.
Too much.
Right, so we've got a couple of balls to go. I would say that at this stage, you know, this is a club that I really like. Oh, I got and said that, and it's my worst shot with it. But I'm really liking the club. I like the way it sits. The only difference between, I think, when you're looking at forged heads then, is you're looking at this gunmetal grey finish as opposed to, I like my shiny Mizunos, you know, instead of the dull finish. But again, I'm not disliking this club, but that's going to be a personal preference. And again, there is still quite a thick top line. It's not, again, you know, it's not massive, but it's certainly
it's a lot thinner than what you're probably used to with your.
Yeah, it is a bit different.
Miles off mine, and for someone of my handicap level, that's probably
just giving a bit. I mean, it's not off-putting, it's not offensive, but there is a noticeable difference. What was that last one, and Joe, that I hit?
It was pin eye. It was just slightly.
Yeah. That's a nice strike hand. You're certainly getting there in terms of when you've hit your good shots, you can tell the difference and they sound nice out the club face. Yeah. That's gotten just right of the green. Right, last one each. Let's see if we can finish off with a good shot. I've been saying how much I like these things, so I'd like to hit a decent one to finish. Oh, that's nice.
That's a lovely shot.
That is nice. It's such a great feel. I mean, I think again, might just miss the target left, but in terms of in terms of strike, I had a nice shape on that. That's how I'd like to, you know, hit the golf ball, and when I got it right, it was good. Last one, and come on. What do you need to beat? What are we looking at beating?
18 feet. 18
foot to beat, and it's gone left. Gone left. I don't think that's going to get there. So that is us finished in terms of the JPX EZ, as we're going to call it, forged club head. Very easy to assess, common message throughout the whole video. For me personally, very nice in terms of the forged feel. That's a good thing. And I pretty much one shot I got wrong, but I think out the 5 or 6 shots I got them out the middle, and it certainly felt very nice when you did. It'd be a good. I'd be tempted by the golf club. You know, there's nothing wrong with that.
As I said during the video, if I was looking for new clubs, I would be interested.
Yeah.
Although I've hit 50% poorly, probably more than 50%. The solid ones, that you can tell it's a lovely club.
Yeah. No, it was nice. Good. So that one certainly gets a thumbs up from the both of us. As ever, comments down below, and do the normal follows on Twitter and all those other things on social media. We love to hear from you. If you're playing golf yourself anytime soon or in the last few weeks, then get onto the Tiuplo website and leave some golf course reviews. Don't forget that. Help your fellow golfers out. Let's tell them where it's decent to play golf this time of year. And we will see you back in, well, very, very shortly. We're going to look at the Mizuno EZ range of hybrid, fairway wood and driver. So keep an eye out for those.